Aquarius, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. I'm doing a general reading for you, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Always check your sun, moon, rising. Oh, so this card just jumped out for you. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So let me get back to that. I'm just going to do a 10-card Celtic cross spread for you. Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for Aquarius? What messages do you have for Aquarius, please, Spirit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So your first card out, Aquarius, is Two of Cups. Nice. Second card out is the King of Pentacles reversed. When a card comes out reversed, it just means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. Then you have the Moon reversed. And Eight of Swords. The Hermit. 10 of Cups. And your 7th card is Four of Wands. And then you have 7 of Swords. And then your 9th card is Four of Cups reversed. And last one is 3 of Swords reversed. Okay, awesome. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands. So let's start with your first card. You got the 2 of Cups. This card represents your current situation. And this card, the message on the card is you are worthy of the deepest kind of love, Aquarius. Okay, you are worthy of the deepest kind of love. This card is all about love and partnership. This card is reminding you, this card reminds you of the value of the soulmates in your life. It could signify finding a new partner or friend with who you have an instant bond with. It could be romantic or platonic, but you feel naturally and intimately connected, like you've known each other for forever. This card could also represent a karmic bond. In work, this card shows positive, supportive friends and colleagues who act in partnership with you to achieve a shared goal. If we're talking about your work, okay? Spirit is saying have pride in everything you do, in yourself, in your work. This card is about mutual respect for each other. It's a card about joining forces, close bonds, partnership, mutual attraction. It's compatibility. It's the happy couples card. It's the soulmate card. It's partnership. It's proposals. You're joining forces maybe. It's connection. It's satisfaction, engagement, marriage, compatibility, potential, friendship, attraction, new relationship may be coming into your life. Feeling emotionally fulfilled is what this card can represent. Okay? Lots of love, passion, mutual respect, harmony, union, balance, close bonds. Your first card. Remember that you are worthy of the deepest kind of love. And then your next message out, you got the King of Pentacles. but he came out reversed. This is your second card, what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation, or it could be what you're celebrating. King of Pentacles is male or female in a general reading like this. So again, this is either you, someone in your life, or he could represent a situation. The King of Pentacles is represented by Taurus. So the King of Pentacles, this person makes poor financial decisions. He can represent bankruptcy, someone who's underqualified. He represents greed, materialistic, he's chauvinistic, wasteful. He could be a gambler, someone who is possessive, unsupportive, stubborn, someone who's obsessed with wealth and status, someone who's losing their grip on things. He could represent an ungrounded male or female in a general reading like this, an unsuccessful businessman. He represents poor judgment, someone who's ruthless, caring, uncaring, discouraging, unfaithful, unsupportive, disloyal, broke. So that's your second card, and then make sure you know be sure of your place in the world is a message with the King of Pentacles. Okay, then your third card, you got the Moon, another major arcana card. This is Pisces energy. This is your third card. It represents the basis of your situation or foundation. This card is saying you're deceiving yourself about something or you're confused about something. It's a card of deception, repressed emotions. There's been some kind of misunderstanding. Your intuition is blocked. You have inner confusion. This talks about unveiling secrets, regaining composure. Releasing fear is what this card could represent. Release of fear, feeling confused about something. There's been some kind of misinterpretation with the Moon reversed, some kind of deception, having to deal with anxiety, repressed emotion. You need clarity and understanding, or you have clarity and understanding now. This card could also represent either a misunderstanding or you understand now. So take it as it resonates. This card could represent subsiding anxiety. It could represent finding the truth of the situation. Remember, your intuition will guide you to the right decision. Always trust your intuition, okay? And then you have the Eight of Swords. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. The message on the card is release yourself from self-inflicted binds. People, situations, thoughts, like a way of thinking, whatever is holding you back, Spirit is saying release yourself from these self-inflicted binds, okay? The Eight of Swords, again, they're talking about restriction here. They're talking about fear, negative thinking, feeling trapped, feeling powerless. You may unknowingly be sabotaging yourself by taking on the role of victim. It may be time to reclaim your power by examining the causes of the situation rather than accepting your position. You can think your way out of this now and make a change. This card could also represent being with someone who is emotionally unavailable, so the relationship becomes a test. That's why Spirit is saying at the beginning, at the very beginning, you are worthy of the deepest kind of love, okay? Know that you are worthy of the deepest kind of love. 8 of Swords. It's a card of ignorance. It's Gemini energy. It's negative thoughts. It's victim mentality, being silenced, feeling trapped, backed into a corner, feeling hopeless. It's anxiety again. It's indecision again. It's isolation from others. Feeling like your hands are tied, you're not able to act, the inability to act, restricted, victimized, paralyzed by fear, feeling powerless, helpless, having a negative attitude, punishment, judgment. And then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, you got the Hermit, Major Arcana card. The message on this card is just to follow your own path. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Stay in your own lane. Put all your energy into what you're doing. Just focus on what you're doing, okay? The Hermit is about withdrawal and soul searching. It's a card of contemplation, reflection, a time for healing. You might need some alone time now to process some recent events. This card represents personal growth, study, learning. It's also an opportunity to discover esoteric wisdom. Okay, so Spirit is saying, again, withdrawal, meditation, take time out, isolation, but not for too long, remember. Just to tap in with yourself, check in with yourself, contemplation, soul searching. You're searching for the truth. You're looking for inner guidance. You're self-reflecting. It's a card of patience, detachment, discretion, spiritual enlightenment, solitude, being alone. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is the 10 of Cups, upright. You have all you wish for in your relationships, is that what the message says on the card. This is the outcome you desire most in your situation. The 10 of Cups is all about complete happiness, fulfillment again. Success. You can now appreciate life's blessings. You have the freedom to live as you choose. You feel at home in every sense. You enjoy close bonds with family, friends, groups, children, and at home. Your life is serene and relationships are harmonious. In love, this card could show, this card shows the ultimate expression of emotion. It talks about the way you recognize you are loved, the way you need to be loved. And for some of you, it could represent finding your ideal home. This is the outcome that you desire most in your situation, the 10 of Cups. It's all about happiness, domestic harmony, love, blissful relationships. It's good luck, it's blessings, it's stability, it's dreams coming true, long-term relationships, it's marriage. Emotional stability and security, it's abundance, children, soulmates, destiny, blessings. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the 4 of Wands. And the message with this card is, the universe brings all you need to feel blissful. Okay? So the 4 of Wands, how you see yourself, is a card of freedom, happiness, celebration. It represents a time for joy and togetherness, harmony, laughter. It represents a time for you to relax and enjoy life's pleasures, especially if you've been feeling under a lot of pressure lately. You find peace and you appreciate the simple things in life. Maybe you're celebrating some milestones. This could signify holidays, honeymoons, weddings, parties. Again, a new home or the perfect place for a vacation. So that's exciting. The Four of Wands. The universe brings everything, all you need to feel blissful in your life. Okay? This is Aries energy. Again, country life, romance, happiness, success again, prosperity. It's a card of teamwork, coming home, feeling welcomed, reunions, parties, gatherings, stability again, happy family, joy, fulfillment. Okay, so I just want to go back at your cards and look at something here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's joy, it's harmony, it's relaxations, weddings, community, family coming together. Some of you may have something to celebrate. This card represents pride. Again, remember you got the Oracle card, Pride? This card represents pride too, self-esteem. That's really nice. You inspire others by gifting them the same treasures and qualities, empowering you with joy. And then you have the Seven of Swords. This card represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. Take great care of what you value, is what the message on this card says. This card could be talking about potential theft, vigilance, a need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention now. This could include your ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. This card often signifies underhanded dealings, so make sure you double check any contracts or other agreements. Think out of the box to find a clever, ingenious way of doing something that no one else may have considered. This card is telling you that you may need to work in secret for some time. Okay, whatever you're planning on doing or however this resonates, Spirit is saying just keep it to yourself for a little while, okay? And then your hopes and fears, you got the Four of Cups. It came out reversed, so extra protection from Spirit. Listen to your heart and follow its knowing is the Four of Cups. So your hopes and fears, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. This card is represented by Cancer. You're checking in for alignment with yourself. You've had sudden awareness on something. You have a zest for life. You're full of gratitude. You're choosing happiness. It's a card of clarity, acceptance, self-awareness. You're focusing on the positive. You're seizing opportunities. You're letting go of regret. This card represents the end of stagnation, feeling re-energized, motivated, enthusiastic. You have a lot of focus. You have a lot of interest. You're being proactive, but it's also a card of retreat, depression, withdrawal, and negativity. can be a card of ignorance as well. So take however that resonates with you. And then your last card, your future card, is the Three of Swords. This card represents reverse. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. Libra energy. Watch how you talk to yourself, okay? This card could represent negative self-talk. It could represent recovery, recovering is coming up a lot in your readings I do. Aquarius, you're recovering. It's a card of forgiveness, either for yourself or someone else. You're moving on, you're releasing pain, you're optimistic, you're healing. Again, they're talking about you're repressing your emotions, Aquarius. It's a card of reconciliation, recovering from heartbreak. You're getting over the worst. You're overcoming grief, sorrow, sadness. You're overcoming depression. For some of you, it could represent the inability to let go of pain, refusing to let go of emotions, feeling confused, distracted. It's a card of mental alienation and loss. See things exactly as they are. Don't sugarcoat anything. Spirit is saying see things exactly as they are and hold true to what you value, okay? Actively hold true to what is important to you, what you value. And then your oracle message that came out is pride. It says, I love myself and see myself in everyone. I really like this message for you. You need to take some time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life so far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how through your positive actions, compassion and understanding, you made a better life for yourself and others. Spirit's asking you, how have you changed the world in some little way? How have you shared insights with others? It's time to reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments, Aquarius. Now's the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey. Okay, celebration. It's time to celebrate that. Humans tend to spend too much of their energy and time on negative emotions or what they haven't done yet. But this card says you need to take rightful ownership of who you are and how you have shared your unique light with the world. It's also time for you to look around and acknowledge those other souls who have also accomplished many great things and who need to be reminded of them. Okay? So that is your reading, Aquarius. If this gave you any guidance or insight, if you could please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Have an awesome rest of your day. Take care. Bye.